Hello, I'm Dr. Todd Royce from Chiropractic First and Rhino 1010 Wellness. Rhino! Still waiting on Sammy Hagar. None of you have told me where Sammy Hagar is so he can record that jingle for me. So today we're talking about the 9 simple keys to overcoming fatigue and having a super high energy day. 9 of them. So get ready, strap your seatbelts on, here we go. The first key is get abundant sleep the night before. So you can't control that once you've started, but we're having a class, our Monday, May 15th class is all the keys to abundant sleep, okay? So make sure you join us for that, but make sure you plan to get great sleep, and there is a way to plan to get great sleep. You either fail to plan or you plan to fail, one of those two. So the second one is drink a lot of water. It is amazing. There was a great book written a few years ago called The Body's Many Cries for Water. So the body has many cries for water, and one of them is low energy. So when you first get up in the morning, drink a tall glass of water. For most people, at least 20 ounces. I drink 32 ounces every morning. Usually I have some lemon juice in it, sometimes some cinnamon, maybe a little honey. Sometimes I will add some green powder into that, or even blend up some quick greens. That is a detoxifying, energy building, amazing drink. So amount of water throughout the day, we should all be drinking at least half our body weight in ounces every single day. So if I'm 180 pounds, I need 90 ounces of water, okay? So if you're 140, you need 70 ounces of water, ideally broken up. Don't drink all 140 ounces if you weigh 280 right within a 5-minute period. Okay, so the third tip, the third key to abundant energy throughout your day is move it. I like to move it, move it. I like to move it, move it. If you haven't seen Madagascar, you need to go see that. If you don't watch movies, you're not making enough time for fun in your life, and that's probably another class. But you gotta move it. So not only first thing in the morning do you get up and do some type of movement no matter what. You can do CrossFit-like exercise. You can do a Rhino Rad, a Rhino Achievement of the Day, our workouts that we do here in our Rhino room. Some yoga, if I didn't already say that, stretching, movement, go for a short run, take the dogs for a walk. You got to move it, move it. And moving it, it's not just this morning that you move it to get high energy, but it's on a regular basis. The human body is the only machine that works better the more you use it. Think about that for a second. The more you use it, the better it works. A few years back, I was at a conference in Hawaii, and they were all just thought I was crazy because all day long I was learning to skimboard in the ocean and swimming and body surfing and banging myself up there like, you're crazy, you're going to kill yourself. I'm like, the crazy people are the people not moving it. That's what's crazy, sitting on the couch and watching too many movies instead of not enough. The fourth thing is eat a healthy breakfast. Now there's one exception to that. Intermittent fasting. If you choose to intermittent fast, it means that you don't eat, you store up all of your eating between usually around 8 hours in a day, something like between 11 and 7 or 12 and 8. Some people do that. If you have really, really high insulin and high blood sugar, that can be a useful tool. But for most people, they're going to need to eat a healthy breakfast. Breakfast should consist of a little bit of protein, about that size of your palm, not your whole hand, not a 14-ounce ribeye like Tiffany who's standing behind there from Texas. She didn't eat those, but all the people from Texas ate huge ribeyes 3 times a day. It's like in the movie City Slickers. He said when Curly died, and so Curly was the old tough cowboy, Jack Palance. He died and they said, the man ate bacon at every meal. You can't do that. So anyway, technology's changed in nutrition since then, but a small amount of protein, lots of vegetables. Rhinos eat lots and lots of vegetables. You should have vegetables with every single meal. It alkalizes. Yes, too much animal protein is bad for humans. We are not carnivores, we're omnivores. So the protein that you get from the meat is very, very valuable, but you have to offset that with some vegetables. I've seen a lot of people eat too much meat and not enough vegetables in their day. Make sure you're getting a lot of vegetables. So the fifth key is to maintain good posture. It turns out that there is one, how many audience? Only one I didn't figure out where to look. I got to look in that hole. only one normal posture for everyone. It doesn't matter whether you're male or female, whether you're little or big, whether you're black or white or Asian or wherever you're from, there is one normal posture. And your spine, I'm going to draw badly here. I had to erase Abby's workout. I hope she doesn't get mad at me. But I took a picture, Abby, don't worry. There is one normal configuration from the side, and it looks like that. And from the front or back, it should look like that. Well, it should be better than that. It should be straight. If you're walking around like this all the time, your spine is your lifeline. Your spine is your lifeline. If yours is slumped over like that, you are not getting good energy through there. You're choking off life through your body. So work on your spine. If you don't know what your spinal alignment is like, and many people don't, just yesterday I x-rayed a guy, and literally his spine was like this, and he had no idea. I showed him a picture of himself, and I showed him an x-ray, and he said, oh my gosh, I never knew that. We don't know what our spine looks like. You got to get x-rayed to do that. Call the office or just Facebook us here and we'll get you scheduled to check your spine. So maintain good posture throughout your day. The sixth key is to eat a healthy, repeat after me, healthy lunch. If you go eat a big old, and that's how they'd say it in Texas, if you go eat a big old pasta Alfredo with bacon and chives and all this stuff, this big healthy, this big hearty carbohydrate and fat-rich meal, you're going to have a lull in the afternoon. You just are. I make a rule. I occasionally eat sugar, maybe once a week. I will never eat sugar at lunchtime. I will never eat heavy carbohydrate-rich foods, maybe a little bit here and there, but for the most part, to maintain good energy, you have to eat a healthy lunch that's similar to your breakfast. Lots and lots of vegetables. So the seventh key is to rest your mind. Rest your mind. Now, yesterday I did not follow this. I must admit, sometimes I'm a bit of a hypocrite, but I paid the price because I didn't sleep that well last night. My wife knows. But I will tell you, little mind breaks. Meditation is ideal. Meditation means different things for all sorts of people. But I will tell you, deep breathing, like box breathing, that's going to be another class. Watch for that. I'm going to teach you how to breathe that will literally change your physiology and change your life. Breaks throughout the day, 3 to 5 minutes where you're just taking deep belly breathing breaks. Your mind needs a break. So take breaks throughout your day. If you are, by the way, sitting at a computer all day and your mind is just fried, make sure. Research has shown, by the way, that we have a maximum productivity of about 20 to 25 minutes. Beyond that, we are not productive. So if you go 20 minutes, it's like Tabata intervals. If those of you who are CrossFitters or Rhino athletes, 20 on, 10 off, 20 on, 10 off, or at the most 25 on, 5 off. Use those 5 minutes to walk around, get some water, deep breathe. Make sure you are breathing deeply, moving your spine and bringing health to your body. So rest your mind and get breaks. The eighth key is a blank dinner. A healthy dinner. We need to eat a super healthy dinner. So what does a healthy dinner consist of? The same thing the healthy breakfast and the healthy lunch consisted of, which I just now remembered. I left out one component to those healthy breakfast and lunch. There's 3 basic macronutrients. One is protein, one is carbohydrate, and the other is fat. That's right. Fat has been the bane of human existence for the last 20 years, according to the World Health Organization and the National Institutes of Health, who say eat a super high carbohydrate and low fat diet. But guess what? Guess what super high carbohydrates does to you? Most people know by now. If you've ever raised livestock or seen them raised, what do they feed cattle that they want to get really, really fat? Bunches of corn and grains. So same works for you. Without a little healthy fat, your body can't be in optimal health. So you have to eat a little bit of healthy fats. Healthy fats are avocados, olives, olive oil, nuts, especially walnuts. Walnuts and macadamia nuts are the highest in omega-3s, which are essential fatty acids that we need for our bodies. So a healthy dinner is going to be a little bit of protein, lots and lots of vegetables, and a little bit of healthy fat. So the last key, the 9th key, is to have an excellent nighttime ritual. I don't do this as often as I should. And I try to admit when I'm being a hypocrite, but I'm reminding myself right now. When I leave the office, I try to leave the office at the office. So I've done this in the past and it works amazingly. I have a shutdown ritual, just like you shut your computer down and it goes ding, 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 or whatever your computer says when it shuts down. I don't remember what my Mac says. I have to do Mac and PC because of my chiropractic software. But if you don't shut your mind down, your mind is going to be racing like a hamster wheel all night long. You have to have ways to shut it down. A great way to do it is meditations. All of our Rhino clients have meditations that they can do at night to shut down their mind. I just had someone 15 minutes ago tell me she's never slept like this because those shut her mind and her body down so she can be prepared for good sleep. You will affect your dreams as well. So when you have a good nighttime ritual, and when you do all these other 9 keys, we're going to post all the keys on this page in a minute, on this feed, or whatever you call that. I'm still working on this Facebook thing to understand what you call these names. So we're going to post that on there, but when you do all these 9 things and you close them with a good evening ritual, it cycles back up and you have good restful sleep, which cues you for the next good day, right? So when you have all these things working, or you're working them 80%, like no one's going to be perfect, but if you can just be a little bit better each day, you're going to have amazing energy. Why do you need good energy? Well, I'm certain you do important things as a mother, as a garbage collector, as a rodeo cowboy, as another chiropractor. Whatever you're doing, your family's counting on you, so you need great energy to do it. If you would like to learn more about how we can benefit you with your energy and with your health, contact us at rhino1010.com or chirofirst.net. Also, if you want to be notified about more of these talks, I'm going to do a talk every single day for 30 days, and then we're going to do a lot, but I don't know how many yet. Depends on if I can tolerate this very well. Just kidding. So click on the notify me button below, or whatever that's called. Look right down there right now and you're going to find it so you can be notified. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope to be a huge blessing and to benefit you. Have a wonderful rest of your day.